Okay, right here I have the chicken, which has been washed and cleaned and seasoned with some salt, pepper, parsley, and some special seasoning salt. And what I'm going to do is saute it, not really fry it, but saute it with flour in this frying pan. And the ultimate goal here is going to be some lemon chicken bites. They're so really good. I make them all the time. Everybody who's eaten them has loved them, so hopefully you guys will try the recipe and enjoy it yourself. So I have a shopping bag with a very small amount of flour in it, because I don't want for these to be saturated in flour. That's about all the flour that I want on it. I don't know if you can really see that, but that's not much flour at all. So I have these all floured and waiting. I don't know if this oil is ready or not, but let's test it and see. Not yet. So as soon as that oil heats up, I'm going to drop those in there. Maybe I should turn it up a little bit. That might help. That was going to go ahead and get started. Okay, now as you can see, the oil is bubbling up around that, which means that I can go ahead and add the others. There aren't many, so I'm just going to toss them all in here at one time. And it's okay if every single little section isn't covered with flour, because we're not frying these. We're just kind of sauteing them, and we want them to have a little coating on them. And that's it. So those are going to saute. I'm going to flip them in about 2 to 3 minutes. And when I do that, I'm going to squeeze this freshly cut lemon all over this and turn up the heat and put on the top. And the end result will be magically delicious. Okay, so that is what our shrimp and okra is looking like. And this is just pretty much done. I mean, this can be eaten as is. You have your shrimp, you have your okra, you have your peppers, and then you have a nice pot of white rice to go along with that. But we're not quite done. I'm going to go ahead and fry up some of those little baby shrimp. And I'm going to also fry some tilapia. And the reason I decided to show you guys the chicken recipe is because I know a lot of people don't eat seafood. And I just wanted you guys that don't eat seafood to have an alternative in case you didn't really like the shrimp or fish. Okay, you guys, the chicken is done. And when I tell you this smells delicious, you guys have no idea. I don't know how close I can get in there, but you see the lemon actually gave it like that dark, it almost looks like it's been on the grill, but when you bite into it, you get like the flavor of the chicken, the seasoning, and then you have that lemon zest that just is like a kick, and it's just so good. So this is going to be delicious. And all I did, as you saw, was cut up some chicken breast and you know, season, flour, saute in about a tablespoon of canola oil, and squeeze fresh lemon. I turned the heat on high when I went away just now to make sure that it got that really rich brown color, but as you can see, it looks totally delicious. And another thing that I found is if you leave the lemon in the pan face down like that and just let it cook, it'll get really brown and it'll get crunchy around the edges, and that tastes so good. So try that recipe at home, and I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy it. Next, I'm going to do the shrimp and the tilapia, and we'll be done. Okay, as you guys can see, these have really somewhat cooked themselves, and they're not fried. They're more sauteed than anything. Get a good look at that. Now what I'm going to do is squeeze some of this lemon on here, and it's going to sizzle, so don't be afraid of that. It's actually a good thing. I'm just going to squeeze all the juice I can out of this lemon. And I'm sorry that the camera keeps moving, but I'm trying to hold this webcam because I don't want grease to get on my laptop. So I'm holding the camera. And now, all I'm going to do, wow, is slap a top on it. And let that do what it does for about 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, so this is going to go really quick. I dumped the chicken out onto some paper towel, and that oil is still left there from the canola oil that I used on the chicken. So what I'm going to do is just dump the shrimp that I have left over. I have to put this down for a second. Just going to dump that in here, and about 2-3 minutes you'll have yourself some nice pan-seared shrimp. And of course we all know when shrimp turns pink, it's done. And don't worry about that dark color that's coming up on them. That's nothing but the lemon juice that turn colors. That's all that is. So I'm going to let those sit for a second. Drop that on the floor. I have to get another one. And just turn them over. And I guess I can go ahead and put a top on those for a second. And then when they finish, I'm just going to take them out and serve as is. Okay, so in this pan, I have some canola oil heated. Ooh, Lord Jesus. And I am just going to quickly add this fish because this grease is hot. And I really don't want to get popped again. Alright, so face down. And we're going to do about 7 minutes on each side, or until golden brown. And I think we all know how to fry. So that's that. And the next time I see you guys, it's time to eat. Okay. We have the rice and okra with shrimp, or rice and shrimp and okra. We have the fried tilapia. We have the sauteed shrimp and your lemon chicken. Looks awesome. Looks delicious. Well, I'm going to dig in. I hope you guys try these at home. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message, and see you next time.